Okay, everybody, this is the moment that I have been waiting for a couple weeks since I purchased number 4 luxury hair care from my salon in Toronto, because this is what my stylist used at the bar, and he's been using this on me for the last few times. He finally got them in because I cannot purchase these online. I use them. This is the aftermath, and throughout this very exciting video, I'm going to show you application. Then I'm going to take you in the shower and you're going to see how amazing this product is. This is no joke. This is not called a luxury product for no reason. There are several apparent reasons. So there is a trademark liquid complex in here, and they have 4 different ones with a variety of ingredients that we're going to go through that are absolutely exquisite. So the liquid complexes are vibrance, vitality, defense, and purity. And I'm going to tell you what each trademark complex includes. The ingredients blew me away. I literally feel and smell like a walking spa, and the price for a luxury product is actually very good, and I compare it to my all-time favorite Pureology. So you're going to want to watch this video. The range that I purchased from my salon in Toronto, all the relevant info will be in the description box below. This is the weightless hydrating range because I color my hair. I don't bleach it, but I do use color. So I wanted to continue to use a luxury product that would repair my hair, that's hydrating, that's lightweight, and that also helps with frizz. So after my stylist used it on me a couple times, I was literally waiting for him to get it into the salon so I could purchase it. And why can I not purchase it online? Because number four, I know you've seen my videos on Instagram. Thank you for supporting. But number 4, you only deliver to continental United States, and otherwise you have to find a professional retailer in the area that you live to buy these. This has a trademark complex, and it has 4 different types, not 8, 4 different types. And I'm going to go through the ingredients, the key, and it's going to be quick, but you need to know this. You need to know what you're putting on your scalp. The purpose of this is to repair your hair in a product that's very concentrated, so you don't need a lot of it. Pricing, I'm going to put everything on the screen and everything below. Like I mentioned, they have these really amazing bundles online that are well worth it. But if you're not in the continental United States, you're not in luck. So that's my only complaint with number 4. So I'd love to do a promo with number 4. I mean, it was such a luxurious experience. For those of you who are concerned about vegan, sulfate, sodium chlorides, gluten, none of that is in here. No parabens are in here. And their entire concept is to refresh the hair, strengthen the hair, nourish the scalp without stripping it. So this is, of course, color safe. Let's go through the 4 liquid complexes. Like I mentioned, each complex is a liquid trademark complex. I'd say so. The purpose of the complex number 1, which is the liquid vibrance complex, is to enhance the hair's moisturization and shine, and it contains a blend of minerals and vitamins to also help with the vibrancy and protect the color. So it contains black currant, soy yogurt, algae, and yerba mate. Black currant, when it comes to hair health, it's in the camp of a lightweight oil, and it moisturizes the scalp and the strands, smooths down our cuticle, and prevents the hair from becoming brittle. Yes, yes, and yes. And researchers have found that this oil plays a very important part in protecting our hair from damage that causes it to break. So very good on the black currant. Yerba mate, you may have heard about this. This is actually very good for stimulating your scalp, which we all need. We all know that blood circulation in the scalp is amazing for hair growth, right? So you always want to do that. I do that every night, actually. Increase blood circulation of the scalp. The minerals also help the hair come in stronger and helps with basically helps the hair become stronger and helps brittle hair repair. So let's go on to the liquid complex number 2, which is vitality. Oh, I love this one because my hair is on the finer side. So you get from this complex, their trademark here, you get the vibrance, the shine. It helps the fine hair look fuller, more voluminous, just beautiful, more full hair altogether. And in here, you're going to find that there are antioxidants, like the acai berry, we all know is a wonderful, anything berry, beautiful antioxidant, right? It's got vitamin C in here. It's got hibiscus as well. Let's go on to liquid complex number 3, and that is defense. I love the idea of that. You want to defend your hair against all those horrible environmental stressors, and that exactly is what we're going to do with this, because it's going to repair damage, revitalize, restore, help protect from the adverse effects of the heat styling, the chemical processing, those of us who color our hair. So this complex contains the burdock root, oolong tea, Irish moss, and vegetable protein. So once again, another protein, which is good. The burdock root, I did a lot of research on this. This helps soften, condition, and strengthen the hair. It also helps to nourish the scalp and strengthen the roots. Guys, this is so important. When I was repairing my hair after my horrible experience with TE post the C19, I have to tell you that it's all about the scalp and the root health. We really need to focus on that to grow our beautiful, luscious hair. Of course, I'm always telling you guys about the ends and the oil, which are important too, but these are our 3 points, okay, that we want to focus on. This complex also contains silica. Silica is amazing for hair, nails, to strengthen and support the growth, okay, to make them nice and strong. So oolong tea, here's another antioxidant for you. It's amazing for your skin and hair. Strengthen and shine. And then last in this complex is the Irish moss, which is also known as the sea moss. And sea moss is generally known as like a treasure trove of amazing minerals for your hair. So overall appearance, a luster and shine. This is where that Irish moss or sea moss comes in. Okay, and the last complex we're going to talk about is the liquid purity complex. Let's go through some of these ingredients. It has a lemongrass, love that. Gooseberry, another berry, antioxidant, organic oatmeal, which I love for my sensitive skin, and golden seal. Some very interesting things in this complex. And we need these in this complex because once again, this has no sulfates or no sodium chloride. So we're using the lemongrass, or they are. I feel like I'm a part of the family already, number 4. They're using this as a cleansing agent because for those who don't know, your sulfates, I know they are often spoken about so harshly. They're cleansing agents. They can be more gentle or more harsh. So it's really important to understand the ingredients when you're buying the product. So what kind of sulfates are in there. So in this case, we don't have sulfates, but we have the lemongrass. And it is also very good if you are prone to an oily scalp or a lot of dandruff, either sides of the spectrum. And those of you who don't know, the oilier your scalp is, obviously, you know, you have to wash it a lot, the more prone you're going to be to that shedding. So you need to be really cognizant of that. So I think that the lemongrass is amazing in this formulation. Let's go to the gooseberry extract, which is known to strengthen the hair. It's an antioxidant, but it's an anti-aging antioxidant. All my favorite A words there. Love that. And it also helps to increase volume and shine and rebalance the scalp's microbiome. Okay, so in this complex, we also have organic oatmeal. I was so happy to see this because I love products that have oatmeal for my skincare. It is amazing for soothing your skin, especially for those of us who have the sensitive skin. So what I thought right away when I saw this is I thought soothing for my scalp, but there's so many other benefits to having organic oatmeal in your hair care products. So it's full of omega-6 fatty acids, which automatically means that it's going to moisturize your hair. Dry, brittle hair, it'll really help moisturize your hair. When your hair is more moisturized, it'll be more elastic. And with more elasticity, think about it like this. If you're brushing or combing through, instead of breaking, it'll bounce. So you'll get a bounce instead of breakage because it'll be more moisturized and it'll have more elasticity. The protein in the oats actually coats your hair strands to make them thicker as well. So overall, much more shiny, moisturized, elastic, beautiful hair with the inclusion of oatmeal in this complex. So let's talk last ingredient in this complex, which is the golden seal. So when I researched this, I loved it. This is why I love studying hair care, because the golden seal has the perfect pH balance of between 4 and 6. So why is this so important? Because it's within that perfect pH balance, it has the ideal components to help reduce that oily scalp, which we just talked about. So we want to reduce that oily scalp or that excess sebum. Sebum is good, we just don't want the excess sebum. And on the other side of the spectrum of the oiliness is the dry, flaky scalp, and it helps with that. So think about it as the golden seal being like that perfect balance that's going to help us maintain a healthier scalp, give us overall more vivacious, more lively, more voluminous appearance to our hair. Yes, 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 yes. So as you guys can see, the ingredients and the thought that the scientists have put into this formulation, or the chemists, for me is outstanding. I would actually love to interview them and ask them how they came up with this combination, because let me tell you guys about my experience now. Now that I understand the ingredients, everybody, I can see why this is such a beautiful, luxurious experience from beginning to end. And I mean, it's the gift that keeps on giving. So placing this on, this has the same idea of any professional shampoo. So when you use a little bit, you use about, small coin amount for the first one, you're not going to get a big lather. But on the second application, when you add water, and it actually says this on the website, don't add more product, add more water. I felt like it started to expand and expand and expand, and it was so beautiful, so luxurious. It smells incredible. It's my favorite smell of all time. It's my favorite smell of all time of any hair care product, number one. It smells like a light cologne to me. Even though it says patchouli and jasmine and orchid in it, to me it smells like a light cologne. Very luxurious. Now, here's the main difference from, I'm going to compare it to Pureology, which I love, but because I use it so frequently and I've been using it for so many years, let's compare it to that. So Pureology, my love, I love you, but Pureology, as my hair got healthier and healthier, it did feel heavier and heavier. So I started off with the purple bottle, which is the Hydrate. Then I moved into the blue bottle, which is the Strength Cure. So when I was using this at the salon, or my stylist was using it on me, he says to me, it's going to hydrate the same way, but it's going to feel a lot lighter. And he's 100% correct. So even as I was using this in my hair, I thought to myself, did I buy the volumizing instead of the Hydrate? No, I bought the Hydrate, but because it felt so light, and the added water to the shampoo and conditioner, to the shampoo first rather, just kept building up the product more and more. I felt my hair thicker, I felt stronger as I was putting it in, because the product was light. I didn't have to keep adding more product, so it didn't feel weighed down. And I'd say that's the key difference. First of all, it doesn't sit on your hair like the cheaper shampoo. I know cheaper shampoos are often demonized. I think if they work for you, continue to use them, but you cannot compare these ingredients. I just read off this trademark complex, guys. You cannot compare these ingredients to ingredients that are found, in very cheaply made shampoos. The nutrients and the fortifying ingredients that are in here give you completely different results. Okay, so let's go on to the conditioning experience. I'm going to show you here exactly how much conditioner I used after I rinsed out all the shampoo, and I did not go back for any more conditioner. You need to make sure that you rake this through your hair well. I always dry my hair with a t-shirt, so I keep 2 t-shirts in the shower. While I'm washing my hair, I wrung out all the water downwards very gently, and then I added in the conditioner and I raked it through my hair and I let it sit there. Had I brought in my shower cap, I would have left it on there so the steam in the shower could heat it up and really penetrate through my cuticle better. Once again, here's the key. The hair felt moisturized and hydrated, but it did not feel weighed down, which is once again key for me, because there's a lot of hair, but it's on the finer side. Shedding wise, I also filmed that. I shed my regular amount for weeks that I don't comb it a lot. And the weeks that I don't comb it a lot is when I have it styled in a certain way for a certain purpose. If I'm combing my hair every day, I know how much I will shed on day 4 or 5. And if I'm not brushing it, I also know how much I will shed. And shedding was normal for me. I used my fingers, I finger comb, and I raked it all in there. And I think the more you leave this on, the better results you're going to get, because my stylist, the last time I was there, did leave it on for about 10-15 minutes while he's finishing up with another client. So those are the only two products that I used. I did not have a mask by them or a leave-in. For my leave-in, I used my favorite, which is my Pureology. I had no issues with detangling. I went through my same routine. I blast blow dried, and I'm going to show you all that footage here now so you can see it quote unquote real time. Blast blow drying, combing through, braiding my hair. You can see how silky and shiny and smooth it was with the braid, and then these are the results. The next morning I took it out of my braid. I can't stand up because I don't want to move the tripod. Because I had it in a braid, that's why the ends are like this, or else they would be more rounded. But I am so super happy with this. And if you're trying this, this is what I would say as the keynotes of this video. It is a good investment and comparable to other luxury brands like an Oribe. And I will say that because it's so concentrated, you need very little, and just be very aware of that when you take your products into the shower. You need 2 shampoos, but very little. And then the conditioner, the amount that I used was for all my hair. So if you don't have the same length, then definitely use a lot less of an amount depending on the length and texture of your hair. And as I mentioned, number 4, I would love to have a chance to try more of your products. Hopefully you can make them more available to us in different parts of the world. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope this was helpful, and I will for sure see y'all in the next one. Be soon. Have a great day.